Let's check in on the price of Bitcoin. It's been around that 45,000 mark for a couple of trading sessions as investors hope the SEC will approve spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. The deadline is January 10th for approval. Our next guest is not so sure that this is going to get done by then. Markus Thielen is the head of research and strategy at Matrixport, a financial services company for crypto. Markus, thank you so much for being with us. When I read your report initially, it was the headline said, oh, it's not going to get done as well. But when you read the report, it was just maybe not by January 10th that you see a case to be made that it could be in the second quarter of this year. Just walk us through your thinking on why investors might be getting a little ahead of the possible timeline.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Of course, we have been massively bullish, last year, really predicting this market, predicting the rally. But of course, a lot has been really priced in. And, based on our assessments, how we have looked at these, ETFs and the whole filings, we think that actually three kind of building blocks that some investors may be a little bit too overestimating here. So number one, of course, we think there needs to be probably a global surveillance sharing agreement of a market of significant size being implemented. So this might be actually a hiccup, because right now, all these filings that we have, they're using Coinbase really to determine the market and if any, wash trading or any manipulation might be going on. But of course, Coinbase market share globally in the spot market is just 11%, so that's not really representative. So we can envision a scenario where the SEC just going to go back to these issuers and says, oh, you guys need to team up with more exchanges, and these exchanges need to provide data to us and share data among themselves. Because, when you trade stocks, they, of course, trade mainly on one exchange, but with crypto, it trades on all different exchanges. So that's one of the main arguments that we can see that the SEC might pull here in kind of the 11th hour.
So it sounds like if that happens, it's about details, not about the overall philosophy. Well, because they lost that challenge in court, that this should ultimately get approved. Is that the right interpretation?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of, of course, pushback. I mean, if the SEC comes back now and has some more amendments, the lawyers know exactly what to do, and they're going to, walk and work towards this. So, I think the other argument, of course, with this whole grayscale lawsuit, my interpretation is more that the SEC has to just to better explain why they allowed a Bitcoin futures ETF, but not a Bitcoin spot ETF. So it's not really that the court has, or it's forcing the SEC to approve an ETF. So there can also be some, more arguments. I mean, the SEC could theoretically, also indicate on Wednesday, to one of these issuers. I think ARK is the first one now where the deadline is to just, pull the application and just get in line with everybody else for the final deadline in March. So we think there can actually, some last minute, reshuffling around here.
I want to get a sense from you on your degree of confidence. What kind of probability are you putting on this? And what do you think then is the market reaction going to be?
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a really good question, because the market has really, priced this in, at kind of at 90%, if not even, higher. But of course, what we have seen is that the future, and this is where we became, quite cautious, almost a week ago, because, the funding rate, which is kind of an indicator how long people really are, went to 60% annualized. So basically, you're paying 60% of, of the cost, away just to be long here. Implied volatility was very low. So we kind of said to people, well, you can hedge your portfolio for 1.6% over the next 10 days if nothing happens, or if an agreement comes and the ETFs come, then probably prices go higher. And so you only lose 1.6%. But of course, if there's a push out, a postponement, then prices probably can go down, 20%, because we just rallied 70% from September. And also, we could also see some profit taking, just because people have been anticipating this event, very well. People have positioned for it. The open interest in futures markets rose from 7 billion to 12 billion. So there's easily 5 billion in futures there. And when you look at historically in 2017, when the Bitcoin futures were listed, 12 months later, the market was materially lower, same as in 2021 when the Bitcoin futures ETFs were listed. So in both instances, the market corrected. And we were just saying, you have like three scenarios here where it's getting denied, the market goes down, it's getting approved, but there's profit taking, and then the market could also correct, right? So that's why we said the risk reward might be actually better to just hedge yourself or go a little bit short through options and protect yourself.
Okay, so it sounds like, denial, obviously a negative, but even in an approval, and there's that risk of a sell the news type of event that you're alluding to. But as I look at your longer term and even year-end forecast, ultimately you see a recovery in prices, and I'm curious what's underpinning that.
Well, I think we have a very favorable, macro environment, and historically, the crypto market moves really in kind of in 3.5-year cycles. I think we are in a fifth bull market here after 2011, 2013, 2017, and 2021. And this bull market of institutional adoption is probably not going to go away because there's a lot of interest. There's people are interested to just getting exposure to this. I think that's what is really showing when you look at Google Trends searches. Bitcoin ETFs is like at the absolute high in terms of trend searches now. So I think there's just like this bigger story here going on where there's just like a lot of demand for it. It's just a matter of which vehicle, when it gets approved, and how people can buy it.